Hi again, everybody. Welcome back to the Mark Few Show. I'm Greg Heister along with Coach Few on this beautiful day in the Inland Northwest. Coach, the sun did come up.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit, as well it should.
As well it should,
As
right?
well,
Yeah.
as well it should.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a interesting week down in Vegas, but I mean it was very productive up until the last 2 hours, and then I think we're given a pretty good lesson on what it takes to win at the top level this year in college basketball. So in a lot of ways, it was a good message, and we got to take it and hopefully learn from it and move forward.
Let's start with the Alabama game. Great
Yeah.
victory. You
Big
guys
time.
are awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, big time against a really, really good opponent. That win will be great on the resume in November, and it'll be great. It'll be even better in late March. Alabama's a really, really good team, and it's going to have a really, really good year. And that was a heck of a win. To be able to go out and score the ball like we did against them, but also get some key stops, especially down the stretch in that second half, was just a great job on both ends of the floor by the guys.
And then against Maryland, obviously a new coach, but a really good coach. That program's rebuilding, and you guys really gave it to them.
Yeah, we did, and another two different styles. So again, that's what's hard, and you want your teams to be able to kind of, be prepared for anything and everything, and to come out totally different defensive style that Maryland employs, and takes away some things and really leaves guys on the perimeter open at times if you can move the ball, and we were able to do that, and guys stepped up and made shots. It was huge. I mean, we had, Emmanuel came out on fire, and Steele shot the ball really well. I think we had double-digit threes that game, and obviously that makes a huge difference. And then our defense was very, very good that game also.
All right, jump into Michigan, Coach.
Yep.
You knew
Can
the
we
type.
spend a little more time on those too?
Well, we'll see how the next question goes, and then we can circle back if
Yeah.
we need to. But
Yeah.
you knew what you're up against before that game
We
started.
did.
Yeah.
We did. Listen, there's just certain teams and certain styles that is gonna be a tough hill, but you're looking forward to it, because you're hoping your team can respond and handle it. And then obviously that wasn't the case. And again, I think if you talk to the Michigan staff, they played great. I mean, their 3-point numbers were almost identical to ours, because that was something I was looking at pretty heavily going into the game. Decent shooting on the year, but nothing great. And for them to come out and hit those amount of threes that early from every position on the floor, really was a big key. But then also just, they hit us with both barrels at the start of that thing, and then we did not do a good job of responding. We did not do a good job of competing through that, and just kind of lost our way. And from a coaching standpoint, I was trying to get us into any different defense that might help us, and there wasn't really anything there. And then also any actions on offense or any player on offense that could actually, function in a pretty positive way, was tough to find too. So, reminded me of been fortunate to have this situation, very, 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 very rarely over 27 years, but playing Roger Powell's team, the Illinois team that was just phenomenal, that made it all the way to the national championship game way back in the early 2000s. They put it on us pretty good in Indianapolis one year. A little bit like the Baylor game, the national championship game. They were ready for us and got after us, but at least in that game we dug our way back to single digits and, needed one or two stops at a basket to really make it interesting. But we just could not get our feet under us and mentally get back into competing a little bit. And so we got to take the good, the great from, the first two games, or the first 7 games actually of November, and then, learn some hard lessons from that last one.